Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today with a Fallout 4 discussion video. Today, I will be posing the idea of whether or not Fallout 4's main character is a synth. I noticed a lot of YouTubers doing the rare weapons and armor guides, and I'll be doing my own types of guides for Far Harbor, but I wanted to stay ahead of the curve a little bit and do some different type of content for Far Harbor so you guys aren't just getting bombarded with the same types of videos over and over. So I wanted to start off with this speculation video. Now, it is supported by a conversation with Dima, the leader of the synth refuge at Far Harbor, and I think it's going to be very interesting. So it's a somewhat lengthy conversation, a couple of minutes long, but I want you guys to listen to it one more time and really register what Dima has said in this conversation, as he suggests that the player character actually may be a synth in Fallout 4, and although it was never fully confirmed due to the fact that that would basically remove all role-playing elements in the game, considering we already have been given a family and all this stuff, it's just still an interesting idea that I would like to discuss. So without further ado, I'm going to roll the conversation starting now.
One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind.
So Dima makes a couple of great points in this conversation, starting off with the fact that, hey, what was your earliest memory? And the only memory that we can recollect as players is actually when the game first starts. And I think this is a cool move by Bethesda to kind of flip the game on its head. It's one of the more interesting conversations I've had in Fallout 4, and it got me thinking, am I a synth? And he said, at the end of the day, it's really up to you, which I thought was an interesting, I guess, role-playing element you could call it, because now we decide, yeah, I'm a synth in this playthrough, or no, I'm not. And I think it can make some new playthroughs very interesting due to that idea. Now, how about some supporting evidence just to kind of discuss this and whether or not it actually is possible? The first Gen 3 synth, and mind you, Generation 3 synths are the ones that are designed to look and act like genuine humans, were created in 2227, and they were first encountered in the Commonwealth in 2229. Now, around this time, Kellogg did visit Vault 111 to kidnap Sean and use his DNA to finish the Gen 3 synths. Now, the reason I'm mentioning this is because perhaps after these synths were created, for whatever reason the game possibly could have decided, were you swapped out while you were knocked out those remaining 60 or so years to actually become a synth. It is entirely a possibility, but probably not, because there are just a bunch of variables going against it. But still, the idea of the character actually being a synth is cool, and the fact that Bethesda Bethesda actually acknowledged it in this conversation really got me thinking a little bit. As the conversation with Demon progressed on, I'm like, am I actually a synth? I don't know. And I started feeling what other synths in the game were actually feeling, and I thought it was a good portrayal of emotion, because I started thinking to myself, wait, am I? And I had this sense of self-doubt for a little bit that all these synths in the game have been dealing with, and I actually got to experience that firsthand, and now I'm kind of left questioning, is Fallout 4's main character a synth? And in the end, the decision is up to me. Am I a synth or am I not? He said there's no biological test to confirm it, but he did say that if there's holes in your memories, you might be a synth. So are we or are we not? I just wanted to post this discussion idea, really get you guys thinking, and I want to hear your feedback on this without a doubt. Be sure to share this video. I think it'll get some really interesting discussions going in the Fallout community. I'm dying to hear what you guys have to say about this. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are in the description. Check out sugarbomb.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.